Yeah, hi Ollie.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, very good. Well done and well bowled. How did you feel about a first fifer in Test cricket?
Thank you. Yeah, I was delighted to get the first lifer. It felt like quite a tough days for us as bowlers, really, with the weather and on and off the field. So it was nice to get the rewards at the end, and luckily, Indy didn't get too big of a lead.
Yeah, looking through the five, I mean, which one pleased you most?
Rohit, I think, obviously sort of got us on our way. We were struggling. Obviously, they were, I think, 100 for naught or something. So Rohit was a big wicket and got us a bit of momentum for the afternoon session.
You didn't have much red ball preparation, of course, coming into this Test match. How much of a challenge was that for you?
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Obviously, I pulled out of the 100 to focus on red ball cricket for England. I think it's hard to replicate playing games of cricket. Obviously, there's only so many overs you can bowl in the nets, but I think we've all worked hard at our fitness, all bowled a lot of overs in the nets, and we all felt good.
Can you just tell us too how you dealt with the aftermath of Lords? I mean, 7 wickets on your debut, but that was rather overshadowed. How did you deal with it all?
It was tough. Probably the toughest few weeks I've had in cricket, to be honest, or in my life actually. In fact, it affected not only myself but my family. And obviously, I've learned a lot since that. And I didn't really realise the media scrutiny or the scrutiny of Test cricket. But I've learned a lot, and now I'm looking to move forward.
Thank you so much.
Week of your life. Could you just explain or elaborate a little bit more of what you've learned from that experience?
Yeah, I think just being more aware of maybe society now, and obviously I've done a media course last week, just trying to develop my understanding and learn as I go. See it affected myself and my family a lot, and it was just playing this week.
Was that course a positive experience for you?
It was, yeah. It was on social media, and there was a lot of really know before that. So it's definitely helped, and I'm sure there'll be other courses that I'm going to do that will help me as well.
And are you kind of quite happy in that this may well follow you throughout your career, but the more performances you put in and the way you carry yourself going forward will count more?
Yeah, I'm hoping I've put on the field will help everyone leave and know that it's going to be occasionally, but I'm ready to deal with it when I focus on playing.
Will this be a day to remember for you, Ollie? For the right reasons, obviously.
Yeah, 100%. It's a proud moment for myself and for my family. And after the tough week at Lords, it's one that I'll cherish for a long time.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Rory, then Stefan.
Hi, Ollie. I kind of get the impression that the guys have supported you pretty well, thrown their arm around you a wee bit. Did you feel, I guess, with some of the unwanted scrutiny that came in those days after Lords, that you were really eager to pay them back with the ball and give the guys a big performance from yourself?
I know that obviously everyone in England was very good, and they did put their arm around me and help me through the tough situation. Also know that what I do on the field wouldn't affect our relationships. But no, obviously it was important for me to show everyone that I'm sort of the real deal on the field, and try and get the scrutiny off me. So yeah, definitely.
And did you get the feeling it got a bit tasty out there at times? It looked like there was some good tussles in the middle between, certainly yourself and Jimmy enjoyed a little bit of back and forth with the Indian guys? Yeah,
it was all friendly banter, and we were just trying to get them to come out of their bubble, really. Obviously, their batting were pretty defensive, and I was trying to get KL especially to play some shots against us and sort of get them out. So that it was all good fun out there.
Thanks, well.
Okay, we'll do Stefan, and then we'll take one more after that. Go ahead, Stefan.
Hi, Ollie. Was there a time, either during the Lord's Test or in the aftermath of the Lord's Test, when you thought you wouldn't get the opportunity to do what you've done today?
Yeah, there definitely was. There was a time when I was speaking with my lawyers, and we were sort of looking at the fact I could be banned for a couple of years and never play for England again. It's a couple of years I've been 30, and someone else might have come in and taken my spot. So there was definitely a time where I had doubts over my career, but luckily, it all came good today.
And obviously, there would have been people who saw those tweets who would have been very, very offended by them and may have formed an opinion of you. What can you say to those people to demonstrate that you're a different person now to what you were then?
Yeah, I mean, I was a young, 18, naive guy. I made a lot of mistakes then, not just those tweets. And I've grown as a person a lot in that time. Obviously, I had negative press from getting sacked from Yorkshire as well at that sort of similar time. So I've learned a lot and tried to develop myself as a person in the last 10 years. Obviously, a father now as well, and I've just tried to make myself the best person I can be, and hopefully people will see that.
Thank you. Wobble.
Go ahead.
So just clarify something you said, because the line went a bit cracky. You said you've done a social media course, and you've got another course coming up. Is that right?
No, so I've done a social media course, and I've been working closely with the PCA and Danny to sort of put a 12-month period together where we can do individualised courses for myself and to develop my sort of awareness and develop myself as a person even more. And hopefully also I can help people not make the same mistakes I have. I've spoken to the PCA about doing some rookie camps and trying to make sure that people don't make the same mistake I made.
Thanks.
And last one, George.
G'day. Could you talk us through what you're trying to do as a bowler, who your role models were? Yeah, that sort of thing, please.
Yeah, so probably in my early career, I based myself on McGrath. His immaculate line of length in all conditions is something that I've tried to emulate. And then recently, it's probably been Hazelwood. I actually played with him in Australia when I was over there playing grade cricket, and sort of spoke to him quite a lot about what he tries to do and how he thinks. So they're probably two that have had a big impact, and I've watched quite a bit of footage on them and how they bowl in different conditions.
And presumably you've proved to yourself that you can thrive at this level now.
Yeah, it's obviously nice to get the rewards. I know there's a long road ahead still, and the hard work's not done, but it's obviously nice to get the rewards today.